How you like that? You gon' like that? Like that?
Episode 4.
Woo!
We're back.
Les is back.
I'm back. I'm back.
About damn time, Lesley.
Thanks for holding down the fort while I was, world traveling on the East Coast. Did you guys miss me?
We did.
Just a little.
I miss
Yeah.
you guys.
We were a
didn't
little
approve
butthurt.
for you to be gone that long.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't put in my vacation request.
Yeah.
Next time.
You weren't even responding. Binks just farted.
Dude, it's deadly.
Yeah, my
It's
poor
deadly.
guy. Oh.
Look at Owens' face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll keep it in. It's good.
Yeah. It's in my it's in my mouth right now.
God.
I'm gonna throw it off.
Homer did not start.
How was your Halloween party?
It was fun. Too bad you guys missed it.
Sorry, I was on
It was
I was
a
on a
lot of
yacht.
fun. Yeah, it was a lot of we'll probably do last year we did a New Year's party, so maybe we'll do another New
Okay.
Year's party. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a bartender. My husband was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get this like hot bartender. I told the guy I want her like in a thong, blah blah blah." We got a pregnant bartender. I was like, "Thank you, Lord."
Nice. Like full on showing?
Full on showing.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Yeah, and she was like long sleeve pants.
Hey, she's got to make that money.
I mean, yeah, good for her. She made a good amount. So
Did she
Yeah.
make good drinks?
she did make good drinks.
There we go. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I was like, I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
but it was fun. Yeah.
Cool.
It
I
looked
told
like
myself I wouldn't get drunk, and I was going to take pictures with everybody, and like spend a lot of time with each group of friends. And yeah, I ended up just standing by the bar pretty much the whole night and getting shit faced. So.
Hey, that happens.
Talking to the bartender about her baby. When's the baby shower? Do you know what you're having yet?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
about you?
Yeah, Les.
Your 2-week vacay.
Yeah, so it's only supposed to be 3 days. I went to Georgia to visit my girlfriend out there. You would love this, Jen. Her boyfriend owns like it's kind of like a performance car thingy.
Mhm.
I don't know, but basically they had like R8s in there, Porsches,
Ooh.
Lambos, and they like
Oh, I saw a video
Yeah.
that you posted on
it's
Instagram.
crazy
or
what they
whatever.
do. Like these clients come in, they give them the cars, and then they basically make the car a race car, and then they
Mm.
like go race it. So it was super cool to see their Georgia warehouse, and then they have the same thing in Florida, in Clearwater, Florida.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I've never seen anything like that. I've also
Mhm.
I'm all into fast cars and anything sketchy or dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm into it. But it was super cool to see that. And she lives on, have you guys watched Ozark?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, she freaking lives on that lake.
No
Oh,
way.
no way.
Yes. So it was like absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that's
we got
cool.
to drive by a couple of the houses that were on the show.
Mhm.
So I was just
Dang.
like, photos.
Right.
I was like, this is so cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, Georgia was rad. And then I said, screw it. Let's go to Florida. We
Yeah,
flew
as-
to Tampa.
As we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to.
You were like, hey, sorry, guys, my trip's extended. We were like, what?
I extended it 3 times.
I know.
We know. We're like, please just check in.
We were like, okay.
One text.
I'm on
I'm
a
okay.
yacht, bitch. I'm on a yacht. No, yeah. Then we went to St. Petersburg. Stayed on. Well, they called it a boat. It was a straight up yacht. I was just like, I don't belong here. Don't belong here at all. But no,
I
it was
would've
super.
been like, I belong here.
No,
bitches.
it was
I'm never
your
coming
vibe.
home.
It was
Right?
the whole time. I'm like, Jen would love this shit. Meanwhile, I'm like, do I take my shoes off? Like, what am I supposed to do? And I only packed for Georgia. I only had warm clothes, so I'm borrowing my friends' clothes, and they're like, "Oh yeah, go shopping." I'm like, I'm poor. I don't belong here. But yeah, we went to St. Pete's, hung out down there, and then I went to my friend's house in Tampa. Shout out Shay again. Then she, right at like 5 minutes in there, she grabbed my phone, extended my trip again.
Oh my goodness.
And then we got to hang out down there. I wasn't ready to go yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a 3-4 day vacay. Ended up being almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You needed it though.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you need to just disappear.
Yeah.
YOLO. Just YOLO.
Yeah.
No, it was super cool. It was definitely was a much needed vacay and a much needed girl time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
all
now-
need that.
Now I'm back.
And yeah, now you're not
Back and ready for full force.
Back and ready for tomorrow for our golf tournament.
Yes.
Yes.
That's gonna be
That's
fun.
a real reason. You couldn't extend any
yeah,
longer.
yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's the
technically,
only reason
yeah,
you
that's
came
the
back.
only reason you came back. Not for us.
Yeah, you didn't give a fuck about us.
Okay, you guys got me.
Like
You
golf
guys got me.
tournament.
I was like looking at my calendar. I was like, oh man, I have work to do next week. Yeah, 100%. That's why I came back. But it's gonna be fun tomorrow.
It
Yeah,
will.
it will be.
It'll be
It's
fun.
for a good cause. It's for a charity called Road to Recovery that helps injured athletes. And I've been volunteering with that charity since 2017.
Mm.
So it's just a really rad charity that gives
Yeah.
back. And like, I just like to do everything I can for that charity, whether it's financially or like volunteer. You went last year and it was super fun.
Yeah, I came for a couple hours. It was
Now you're
fun.
gonna do the whole day with me.
Yes, I'll be there at 6 a.m. with you, Les.
Yeah,
Oof.
no, it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully make it out alive.
Yeah. Last
Okay,
time was
don't
fun.
scare me.
Well, we had a lot of fun last year.
Yeah, just a little. Now the three of us together.
I know.
The
I
Three
don't know.
Stooges.
Oh, and I have an idea for our game. We're gonna play Flip Cup.
Ooh.
That's gonna be our activity.
Okay.
Flip Cup. Hope you guys are good.
Starting at like 8 a.m.
I am not. I don't think.
I've taught
start practicing
Bailey how to
tonight.
play with apple juice, maybe. And at their school, okay, this was pretty funny. At their school Halloween event, they had, these parents were hilarious. One of the booths was like a beer pong booth at the school.
Oh my god.
Tell me why Bailey was the only kid that made every single ball.
Nice. She takes after her mama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we don't mess around over here. But I was like, I would have not done that at a school event. But
No. Oh,
hey,
that's funny,
they
though.
showed up and did not disappoint. It was pretty
Prep
funny.
her for college, all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Or high school.
Speaking
Yeah.
of college, oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited. Tay got accepted to CBU yesterday. We just
Aw.
got it. $10,000 scholarship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Is she
That's
gonna
awesome.
do stunt or cheer or anything there?
Well, they don't have the like tryouts or whatever till I think like May or something. But she
Aw.
wants to. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna go to CBU, but that's
Yeah.
just the first one that we got accepted to
Yeah.
so far.
Oh,
That-
and it's
and
close
they
to
come
home.
like they send like a box and it comes with like a T-shirt,
Yeah.
a bunch of stickers, like
Aw.
all kinds of like a whole presentation. It's
And for
super
her
cool.
first one, how
That's
Yeah.
exciting!
That's cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
she was super excited.
And then I could keep Tay close for a babysitter.
Yeah. I'm not letting her leave.
No,
No.
no,
No
she
way.
can't leave far.
Yeah.
We don't approve of that. Sorry, Tay.
Let's get into the only topic we're going to talk about today,
Yeah.
which is an important one, and it is the NAR lawsuit. Taylor, you know more about it than we do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll pretend like I do. So, I'm sure you guys have seen a couple videos that I've sent you.
Yes,
and-
that
I
Taylor
mean,
sent us.
it's all over the news.
Yeah.
Don't know how you guys don't know more about it.
I'm sorry,
but-
I've been on vacay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been on the news because I watch the news every morning and I haven't seen it on
Okay,
the news. Okay,
I'm talking about like Instagram news,
Oh.
like not
No,
actual news.
technically,
I
it's
haven't really
settled.
been on
It's
Instagram.
settled yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still new.
Yeah.
So, NAR, there is a big lawsuit, and essentially sellers, this is based out in Missouri, sellers ultimately sued a couple pretty big brokerages, saying that they weren't fair with their commissions, and ultimately saying that they didn't have a choice in the commissions that they were paid out.
They inflated it.
Yes.
Or they kind of like forced them to pay it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of didn't give them an option. And
Do you know if it was inflated or was it just like whatever the standard it is?
Oh, that's a
I'm-
good
Did you
question.
see
Yeah.
anything
That's a
about
good
that?
question.
I know a lot of brokerages ended up settling out and didn't let it go to trial.
Yeah.
But a couple other brokerages
Fought it.
fought it,
Mhm.
and a jury found them guilty of it.
Hmm.
So, sure, there must have been
Something going on.
something
yeah.
there. But the big thing with it is this can affect buyers drastically
Yeah.
because with this, it comes down to the buyer's agent's commission being paid.
Mhm.
And they're trying to say that the sellers now
won't have to pay
won't
it.
have to pay it.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
already know, like, buyers already have to come up with their down payment, closing costs.
Yeah.
And then now this is going to
And
be
now
basically
another
part of their
2
closing
to
costs.
3%
Yeah.
for closing costs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we work with a lot of first-time home buyers, so
Yeah. It's
adding
it's,
another 2 to 3% onto that is
Yeah. But first-time home buyers
not
are usually
feasible.
struggling
yeah,
to have enough to close as it is.
yeah,
and if you think about it too, the seller is like, yes, the seller is paying for it, but it's coming out of the proceeds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's not like it's not going into their bank, but it's technically coming out of the proceeds of the sale.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Where and you look at it when that buyer or the seller, when they purchased the home that they're in now, they didn't pay an agent.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so now when they're going to sell, now they're paying the agent
Yeah. So
on the
now
selling
they're
side.
winning
You know,
on that. Yeah.
and so I mean, that's how it's always been. So it's going to be interesting to see
What's
how
gonna
this
happen there?
unravels.
yeah, it's basically gonna be interesting what it's gonna. When does it take effect?
It doesn't. So I mean, I'm sure it will, but obviously since the lawsuit
don't know
was just
yet,
finalized
basically.
yesterday,
Yeah.
I think everything's kind of just up in there. Like we don't know. And again, this wasn't even in California, you know, but NAR,
Yeah.
like that
Mhm.
affects us.
Yeah.
So
And there was like a bunch of other class action lawsuits that got filed after.
yeah, like
the
I'm sure there's
verdict,
going to be
so-
appeals with
Yeah.
it, and I don't, at least me, like I don't foresee anything changing anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sure it's coming.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, people here in California are obviously going to hear about it, and
Yeah.
you know, you
Oh,
can
yeah, it's
sue
gonna
for whatever-
trickle down.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
sue for whatever you want. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
you're going to win, but you
Exactly.
can sue no matter what.
Yeah.
And then if you think about it, like if I was buying a house, I would just go straight to the listing agent. I wouldn't use a buyer's agent because
Because then you can be like,
I would tell the listing agent like, "Hey, let's negotiate
yep.
if you take my offer."
Yeah.
Where I would have to pay you 2 or 2.5%.
Mhm.
So buyer's agents could be working for free, technically.
Yeah, essentially. Or I seen an article today too that was like, with, say somebody has an agent that they want to use, then the
Yeah.
buyers are going to look at that. Okay, the sellers aren't paying the buyer's agent, so I'm going to cut my offer by 2-3% because I have to pay my
Yeah.
agent. So why
yeah.
am I going to offer you full price if
That's a
I have to
really
buy
good
my-
point.
pay my agent? You
Yeah,
know?
that's a really
So
good
that
point. I didn't even
could-
think about that.
You know, I mean, still, it's funds that the sellers would have never seen anyways, but kind of a way around it. So, you know,
Mhm.
but then it's going to hurt comps, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna turn this into a shit show. To be honest,
without a doubt. And I hope that it doesn't come down to that.
Yeah,
Because
seriously.
it's going to be interesting to see.
I mean, it's been done this way for so long.
know, so
Like,
why change it?
Yeah.
Why change it?
Yeah.
It's because people get sue happy and
Yeah.
see money and
yeah, every year we get new laws that change
Yeah.
because people
Yeah.
sued, and it's just
it is
crazy.
what it is. And we
Yeah.
have to adapt to it, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I mean, just like with COVID, you know, getting offers accepted, came up with the 2-1 buy down, you know, like there's different, you
Yeah.
have to adapt with everything, but this is going to be a whole
This
nother.
is a wild one, that's for
This
sure.
is not going to be fun.
I mean, I'm trying to play like devil's advocate here, and I'm trying to understand like where the sellers are coming from, and like where, you know, they were like, "Hey, this isn't fair. I should only be paying my agent and not this agent." I mean, I kind of get where they're coming from,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really know any other solution. I
Other
mean,
than, yeah.
you would, yes, in a perfect world, yes, you would want the buyer's agent, I guess, to pay, but since they're already paying for so much stuff, like this
Mhm.
is just really gonna like hinder them so
Yeah,
bad.
well, and
Like,
there's
this
a
is gonna
reason why
be-
you have a listing agent and a buyer's agent. So
Yeah.
you have one agent representing both sides, and therefore an agent looking out for you and only you,
Yeah,
rather than
every
dual
side
agency.
is being treated fairly.
Yes.
Yeah, because if the buyers just go straight to the listing agent, and then the listing agent is representing both,
Mhm.
you know, we've all done double end
Mhm.
transactions, and yeah, no matter what, it gets hard because you have a fiduciary duty to your client, but you have two
Mhm.
different clients, and you can't make both of them happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stressful, and it definitely like it's hard.
Somebody's
to,
always going to be unhappy.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
going to be one
Well, and
side.
that's why we have two
different
agents, you know,
agents.
that are strictly there representing the one side.
I mean, again, too, if you think about it, if that happens, they go to the listing agent and then they feel that the listing agent didn't represent them, then they could sue the listing
And I'm
agent.
sure we'll have another lawsuit on our hands. You
Yeah.
know, like,
And then they'll just change it back to the way it was done
Mhm.
before.
Yeah, because if you think about it, they could sue the listing agent and they could sue the sellers
yeah.
and say that, you know, they didn't represent them or they didn't, you know, abide by the contract or whatever.
Yeah.
There's so many possibilities.
This is going to get messy.
I know. Like, I knew that the lawsuit had happened, but I didn't follow anything with it. You know, like, lawsuits happen all the time. But then yesterday,
honestly,
like,
I didn't think anyone was
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to go anywhere.
I didn't pay
think we're
attention
gonna
because I was
win.
like, there's no way they're
Yeah.
going to win.
No.
Because it's NAR. Do you know how much money NAR has and like
Yeah.
how much
Yeah.
like support they have and the fact that they lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, very
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what's gonna happen?
I know. Not to scare anybody.
Yeah. It's not going to happen more than likely anytime soon.
Yeah,
So.
it's not something that's going to take effect or
maybe
even
Yeah.
happen
maybe
next
year.
month.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe next month. All right, cool. This is episode number 4. Again, thank you so much for watching our first couple episodes. Our first one already got 150 views.
I know. Look at us.
I thought we were gonna get 5.
We
and
said
got-
we're going to get 5 views.
I was like, yes, 5 views. And I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, 150 people watched this. That's freaking cool. So
yeah, that
thank
is
you,
super cool.
everybody, for watching. Thank you for taking the time out to hear us
Blab.
blab on.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to get better. We're going to get funnier. But yeah, thanks again for supporting us. And we really appreciate you guys checking in. And we will see you guys next week.
Ha, how you like that?